Are you buying a home or thinking of buying a home and you're wondering about the home inspection? Well, I am here to give you some home inspection tips for buyers today. So hold on and listen up. Your tips are coming up next. Hey there, it's Hayley Bartlett, your Aussie agent. I am a realtor in the Denver area and I am here today to give you some home inspection tips for buyers. So let's jump into it. If you are buying a home or thinking of buying a home, then you may be wondering about that home inspection period and what happens during that period. So I have some tips today to help you kind of navigate that and get rid of some of those questions and stress, because let's face it, buying a home can be a little stressful. You just need the right person to help you make it not so much. So my number one tip is be sure to have an inspection. Here in Denver, we see a lot of people, or we have seen a lot of people in the past waive those inspections. Even if you waive your right to ask for things to be done, make sure you have an inspection so you know what's going on in the house. Number two is to pick a reputable inspector. Ask your realtor. They should have worked with people before and be able to give you some names and recommendations on great inspectors. Number three is understand exactly what your inspection period is for. If you are looking at houses and you see a house and it looks great, but the fence looks like it's falling down, but you think, oh, I'll just ask for that at an inspection. That's not what inspection's for. If you want that fence fixed, you better ask for it when you write the original offer. The inspection is for things that can't be seen and that you are not an expert on, for those things to be picked up on so that you can decide what you want to do with them. So make sure to talk to your realtor so that you fully understand what that inspection period is for. So now you have your inspector. You're going to let your inspector know of any concerns you might have before the inspection. So while you were looking at the house, if there was cracks that you saw and you were worried that it might be a foundation issue, if the air conditioner seemed to be not working, if windows didn't open properly, if there was things like that, let your inspector know prior to the inspection so that they can be sure to check those things out. Be at the inspection. You might not have time to be at the whole inspection. They can take a while, but make sure you're there at the end so the inspector can go over things with you in the report and give you a clearer picture of exactly what's going on. And now it's time for the actual inspection report. Okay, so you have that inspection report in your hand. The inspector has been at the house, he's taken a look, and he's written up a report for you. He's probably going to email it, he or she, I shouldn't just say he or she, they are going to email you that report. Be sure to read it. You want to read it so you have a clear picture of what's going on. You need to understand what's in the report, and then you need to be able to categorize it into, things that are very important to you to be fixed, things that might be a health and safety issue that need to be fixed before you moved in, things that are going to need to be done in the future. So maybe you get the report back and it says that there's a few loose roof tiles, or maybe it says plumbing may need to be redone in the next 5 to 10 years. So those are future fixes that, yes, you need to be aware of, and you need to be able to decide if that is something that you want to do in the future or not. And then there's likely going to be some maintenance things on that report. So things that you are going to need to maybe take care of and then maintain in the future to keep your house looking good and working good. So categorize them and think about what those immediate attention items are, or those items that you definitely don't want to handle yourself. Those are things that you're either going to ask the seller for, or you're going to decide that this is not the right house for us. So focus on those immediate attention issues and those future expensive fixes that you may or may not want to take on. Okay, so you've read the inspection report and you've come up with your list of things that you can or can't deal with, or health and safety problems, things that need to be fixed straight away. So now you're going to submit those things to the seller and ask them to fix those things. So you're going to say, these are the things I object to in the house and these are the things we'd like you to fix. Make sure you do that within your inspection timelines. Once you're out of that timeline, you don't have the right to ask for anything anymore. So make sure it's within your inspection timelines, and make sure you are confident in your realtor's ability to help negotiate those things. The seller will come back to you and let you know what they're willing to fix. You may negotiate back and forward, and then it's up to you to decide, is this okay, what the seller wants to do, what you've negotiated, are we moving forward with this house? So always make sure you have a home inspection. Make sure you have a good, reputable inspector. Ask for recommendations from your realtor. Make sure you read the report and understand what's going on, and then make sure you get any requests in within the deadlines. If you are looking to buy or sell a house in the Denver area, I would love to help you. Hayley Bartlett, your Aussie agent. Let's chat soon. See ya.